I was watching La Liga today and I was like, man, what a good game. The problem is you don't love it if you're a Real Madrid fan, but you're loving life if you're a Barcelona fan. But then Barcelona fans have to remember they got Atletico Madrid coming up, you know? And again, big games are big games. Anything can happen. It is what it is. But man, what a La Liga season we are having. This Ancelotti, I hope you were in that locker room and you were yelling at those boys. Ancelotti, I know I've said it over and over. You want to be the cool dad. And there ain't nothing wrong with being the cool dad. Everybody wants to be the cool dad. You know, when I got kids, I want all their friends to be like, oh, yo, your dad's the cool dad. Yo, your dad's cool. He got the swimming pool. He got the cool cars. He got the cool motorcycle. Your dad's the cool dad. I want to be the cool dad too, Ancelotti. But there comes a time where you got to look at them and be like, hey, yo, stop. Hey, stop acting up. I know Barcelona's a good football team. And if you think that Barcelona is going to continue to mess up the way they messed up the Madrid, they're not going to. Is Madrid going to lose points from now until the end of the year? Of course. Every team in the world is going to lose points. But the fact is this. You have to take advantage of when a team does bad. Barcelona, a fantastic football club, slipped up crazy when no one thought they would, and you didn't take advantage of that. And now you put the ball back in Barca's court. Barca got their confidence back. You now got them boys looking at like, hold on, we still them. For a second there, they weren't thinking they were Himothy. For a second there, Barcelona started thinking, oh, you know what? Like, oh, you know what? Yeah, it was cool. It is what it is. Like, oh, man, confidence down a little bit. Oh, maybe we not all that under Flick. Confidence down a little bit. Boom! You let them right back. And now they're thinking to ourselves, oh, man, we win our game and we're chilling? We back. And just like that, you got players like Lamine Yamal, you back, and just like every team, they were dealing with their injuries. They're going to get players back. Bro, you had to make them, punish them. You had to punish them. And I want to get this out the way as well. For all the people that were saying Mbappe's simply the problem, what happened today? Because Mbappe didn't play. Mbappe didn't play, and Real Madrid still slipped. Real Madrid still messed up. Because Mbappe's not the problem. Vinicius Jr.'s not the problem. Jude Bellingham's not the problem. The problem is what we've been talking about all year long. Defense. 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 They give up too many sloppy goals in the back. They don't look great in the back. And even when Eder Militao was healthy, because I don't want that excuse of, oh, if Eder Militao was there, when Eder Militao was there, bro, they were still giving up sloppy goals. Here's the facts. Lucas Vazquez ain't the best right back in the world, okay? And I know the guy's trying to do it, but he ain't the right back that you need at Real Madrid. When Carvajal went down injured, you got to find somebody, bro. Ancelotti, get out of here. I know, like, last year you kind of put a bandage on top of everything, and you kind of put a little Band-Aid and everything was okay. You need a right back, bro. You need a right back like yesterday, bro. You better hit that marker. If Dalot is really leaving United, if you can get him on the low, you got to go after Dalot, whatever, bro. You got to go after somebody at the right back position because that right back position needs to be upgraded ASAP, okay? You got David Alaba coming back, so eventually you'll be able to get Chouamani off of out that back line. But lads, you cannot, okay? You cannot 1,000,000% allow the goal that Real Madrid let happen for the third goal. It's a beautiful cross. The team put in a ball that was wonderful, but somebody got to get a head to it, a foot to it. You cannot let that fall on your opponent's foot. You can't if you're a Real Madrid defender because Courtois has no chance at that. It's impossible. The ball is so beautiful. If you guys didn't see the third goal, check it out. The ball is a phenomenal ball. It's a first-time touch, first-time hit, back of the net. Courtois has no chance, bro. It even hits him on the leg, but he knew nothing about it. And it's simply because the defense allowed a ball to fall in an area where it just can't land, okay? And Real Madrid just has to do better. Now, there is something we got to get out of the way, and I know I don't want to do this because every single day, every single game, somebody gets robbed. Vinicius Jr. was robbed the penalty. Now, people are going to try to make excuses, but I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Vinicius Jr. was robbed the penalty because before the penalty, he wants to yell at the ref and even gets a yellow card because his shirt was getting tugged. And yes, I do believe that it's a yellow card. Vinicius Jr. is in the right, but you're not in the right to go up to a referee and scream at him the way you did. And when I was growing up in football, when you told the referee to give yellow cards and when you yelled at the referee, you received a yellow card. We don't see it that much in modern football, but the way he yelled at the ref and the way he was telling the ref to give the yellow card, you can't do that, Vinicius Jr., and you got to be smarter about that. But he does this, right? He has a breakaway. It is a yellow card, in my opinion. He's in the right, but you can't yell at the ref. The player pulls his shirt back, almost takes Vinicius Jr. shirt home with him. And the ref calls a foul, but doesn't give the guy a yellow card. Vinny yells about it. Vinny screams about it, receives a yellow card. Couple seconds later, Vinicius Jr. has this opportunity going into the box where I truly believe the player clips him high in the shin, okay? Hits him high up the leg. For me, it's a clear penalty. For me, I think it's a penalty. For me, I think Vinny was robbed the penalty. For me, I think La Liga missed the penalty. For me, I think it should have went to VAR. For me, it doesn't matter though, because for me, I don't make the calls. And it's just what I saw. I think it's a penalty. And do I think the penalty wasn't awarded because the way Vinicius Jr. yells at the ref? Listen, they might have not even checked the VAR because it was Vinicius Jr. acting that way. The truth is this, lads. We're all human beings. And those referees, as much as I hate the refs just like you guys, they doing their job, okay? And when you're at work, think about it. When you're at work or you're at school, let's say you're at school doing your work, when someone is yelling at you or telling you, yo, hurry up, blah, 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 screaming at you, you feel a certain way towards that person because you're like, yo, you disrespecting me when I'm just trying to do my best at work. Why you disrespecting me like that? You know, and then now you got to make the right call again. That ref might have looked at it a certain way. I love Vinicius Jr. I think Vinicius Jr. is one of the most exciting football players in the world, and I think he is treated horrible on the field. I want to get that out the way, 100%. But I also think there's times where Vinny's not innocent. And I think there's times where he needs to really control his emotions. And today, the way he yelled at that referee, I think that had a big impact on why he didn't get a penalty today. And I know a lot of y'all gonna be like, yo, it's crazy, bro. Like, it wasn't a penalty. I legitimately think they didn't go to VAR because I think the ref didn't want to go to VAR because of that. I truly legitimately believe he was like, yo, you know what? 2 seconds ago, you screamed at me, you yelled at me, you called me all these names, and now all of a sudden I'm not gonna check VAR for you because I don't care. You can't treat the person that's making the calls bad, Vinny. You can't do that, bro, because you know what I mean? Like, yo, I know it's hard to say, but like, yo, when you play football, you play any sport, you got to try to be cool with like everybody on the field. And after the game, say what you got to say. But on the field, bro, like there has to be a level of respect for everybody on the field. And I feel like maybe that might have cost him today a penalty. I think there's a penalty missed, but I also think Ancelotti missed a lot today. Again, bro, I think there's just days where Real Madrid look great and there's days where Real Madrid looks terrible. But at the end of the day, Real Madrid cannot be suffering 3 goals in a La Liga match if it's not against Atletico Madrid or a Sevilla or a Barcelona or one of those teams. If it's not against one of those huge top teams, you know, you can't be suffering 3 goals. And they did. And if they continue to suffer these amount of goals, they're not going to win La Liga and they're not going to have a chance at La Liga. So Ancelotti needs to fix this defense. January's right around the corner. They need to do something at the right back position, maybe even at the center back position. But Real Madrid really need to get it together defensively. It's not Vinny. It's not Mbappe. It's not this. It's not that. It's literally this team cannot play defense, bro. Barcelona exposed them. La Liga teams are exposing them. They're getting exposed in the Champions League, and they're going to continue to get exposed unless they fix that defense. That's just my opinion. Let me know in the comments down below how you feel.